Okay, so I have the UTG bipod here, overbore. Here's a little bit. Give you guys a full look. Let's open up the legs. This whole piece here, this whole button you see here, is the whole button to release the bipod leg positioning. So which I'm having trouble trying to get open, but let's do this one. Okay, so that one opens like that. I don't think that you have to open one or the other. I was just having a little trouble. Nothing to really open it up. It's pretty tight, new. And then here are the legs. It has this little dial stop on here for a tensioner. So you can pull the leg out and it stays. These notches are at a 45-degree angle on one end, so you can just pull it out, but you can't put it back in. So when you have this thing up, you know, on a bench, or you know, when you're out shooting, it's not going to go down. Also, if you want to take it a step farther so that you can't pull it out if you get it snagged on something, a barricade or anything like that, it's got these little wheel stops here, and you can turn them and they get tighter. And it's just a tension knob, and it doesn't take much to tighten it down. It even has a little stop on it, so you don't just turn it and turn it and turn it like a screw. It's machined pretty well to where you can just tighten it down. Just snugs down with half a turn, if that. Yeah, about a half a turn. And it's not going anywhere. I can't even pull it out anymore. So, and as you can see, I had another one to go. What I really like about the bipod is once you release it, it's that simple. So most, you know, even if you're trying to get really precise with what you want, you just pull it out slightly, reset it, you know. Oh, I overdid it, you know, hit the button, it goes back, pull it out. You know, I guess you could be quick with it and try and manipulate it, or you can just put your hand out there and, you know, pull it down and get it to click one at a time. Throw your knob at a half turn, boom, it's done. Ain't going nowhere. It's not even coming out. So it's pretty good. The other thing is on the cant, you have this big dial here. I smacked myself in the face. Okay, so you got this dial here. By the way, these rotate either way at 180 degrees forward or 180 degrees to the rear. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. So you can either have it out at 45 or a 90-degree angle, whichever you like better. Doesn't seem like there's no real in between. I don't know what you'd really need that for. Some like more versatility, but that's what it gives you. So the other thing we're gonna move up to here is the dial here. Back to the dial, like I said before, and so let's get back into it. Is you just loosen this up just a little bit, and it's not a thumb screw kind, so you just turn it a little bit, and it's even got a stop hanging off of it. And I don't know if I can get in there close enough. You see that little pin that's on the wheel right there, and that hits this block underneath it here, and that's basically what stops it. Actually, on this one, I take that back. That's on the leg the leg here, it stops it. You can't over rotate it. This one actually looks like you can, but once you get so far in, it'll stop. There's a set screw right next to it here, and you can adjust that with a flat head. I don't know how you would, but anyways, it looks like an adjustable screw where you can screw that in and out if you wanted to put more tension on it, but you don't need to. That's just for your level, and that's about all you get out of it. I imagine that, you know, you don't need any more than that because the rifle would probably hit. So I don't know what degree angle you get out of it, but that's, I've heard that it's plenty. Some think it's not much, but once they put it on a rifle, it seems to be more than enough. So I'm not going to take their word for it. I'm going to give it a test try, and I'll put up another video. But this is just out of the box look at the bipod. So I don't want to run this video too long, but I wanted to show you some of the features. So that's the leg features. Looks like some set screws. There might be some options for some different feet. Here's the feet on them. If you try and get a good look at that. And it looks like it's just put in there with just some type of, look at the roll pin. So you can probably punch it out, maybe even make some feet if you're savvy with the machine, or find some that work. So I actually plan on trying some spiked feet on this, see if I can get some spiked feet I have for some other bipods to work on here. Not that I really use them or would need to change these, but kids are loud. So yeah, I don't see the, you know, good rubber feel to it. I mean, I don't know that they're really sticky, but should be able to load it fine. I'll test them out, see what they do. Probably change the feet out, try some other ones, some other manufacturers that might make some that fit, or might even make an attachment and make them fit. So there are different options that you want to go if you want to try different feet, but that's what we got for out of the box, the unboxing of the UTG bipod, overbore bipod. And then here's a real cool thing. So it's Picatinny rail, it mounts to the top of your rail. So if you have an open-ended stock on top, you would need to put some type of Picatinny rail on the top, obviously not to your barrel, but something that's over your stock. They make some different attachments that you can mount to your stock. You just modify your stock, and you could mount this to any rifle. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. You just might have to add a couple of things to it, but yeah. The spigot, so that's the swivel, or not the swivel, but the cant, so left and right. And then on here is you just depress that and it comes off. So this would stay on your rifle, or you can take it off each time. Looks like just a Torx pattern screws on here. I'm trying to get a view of that. Anyways, pretty heavy weight actually. So sturdy, well machined, very clean. Picatinny mount. So this would stay on your rifle, on your mount, on your rifle, and then you can store away your bipod in your bag, or, you know, for storage. So, and then you can just keep this on your rifle. It doesn't have to come off. It makes it to where, you know, you don't have to make your case any different if you have a custom case made for your rifle. You know, you might just have to notch out a block for the top of it. No big deal. Notching one out for a bipod when you might use multiple bipods might not be something you want to do. So, good feature. Spigot style design. Looks like you actually have to, now it probably helps if I put it on the right way. So make sure that you put it on the right way. It's grooved on this side. This is my first time with the bipod, so excuse me not knowing everything about it, but I'm learning to. And then that wheel is what adjusts your tension. So how much tension you're able to put, and obviously you have to have it loose because it wouldn't even let me put it in there until it snaps, and it's not coming off. You would tighten this down, not even much, and it really stiffens it up. It's noticeably different. So if I was to give that a full hard turn, if this is attached to a rifle, this isn't going anywhere. Even if you had a very heavy, and I got more, this ain't going anywhere. It even has some set screws that you can adjust on it, on the side, right here. I don't have the best lighting, but anyways, these screws right here, you can actually probably set it. I don't know why you would, but you can tighten those down, and that would also put those set screws go all the way through to the spigot. And you can't, and I can't even get this off right now, so you have to loosen this up to even detach it. And those set screws, I can see that they go through all the way through the body of the block, and it would hold it to where you don't want to, it won't move. And I guess you could also do that for just a little bit more tension if you had them set just right, mess with it, and they wouldn't move, or it would just make it a little bit stiffer of a turn. So then this also pans, but you need to loosen up the hex on top, which I don't think I have a hex that big laying around right here with me. Anyways, I'll do that later. I'll loosen that up and we can take a look at it. So here's a quick overview, a quick 14-15 minute video of the UTG overbore bipod. This one was very difficult to actually locate and find someone who had it in stock. I tried getting it from Optics Planet, and they had me wait 3 weeks. I ended up calling them and asking them what's going on, and they said that there were 12 people in front of me waiting and that they were on back order. And then other places I had seen that they were one-time run. So if you can get your hands on one of these, I would recommend it as of right now. It's sturdy. I haven't even put it on a rifle yet, but I'm going to mount it up and give some more reviews on it, give my opinion. You can make your own opinion, and hopefully it's good enough for you guys to either want to go check them out, buy one, try your friends if you know someone who has one. But if they're a limited run, who knows if they'll come back. I do know that UTG is now made in America, so that's really nice. I mean, hey, we all buy American. That's a good thing for us here in the shooting world. That's something that we like to support, our American-made companies. Definitely a good piece of equipment. So, anyways, I don't think there's any more features on this that I'd like to really point out. So, I think that we're going to call that a wrap for today. And anyways, before I do, this does pan. It is limited, I can tell. It doesn't have much pan, but I've been told that it's enough pan to where you would actually, if you're laying down and actually pan to your body, you would actually have to move your body. And in my opinion, a shooting position, a stable shooting position, is directly behind your rifle, not looking off to the right. If you need to change your position, you pick up your whole body, move your hips, get back behind your rifle, and that's the proper way to be shooting. Anyways, that's just my opinion. That's the way I do things. I believe that's the most sturdy position to absorb recoil, especially for some heavier rifles, which this might be up your alley for a heavier rifle. I would not suggest this necessarily maybe for a PRS guy. Not that it's real heavy. I don't know what the poundage is on this, how much it actually weighs. I'll put it on the scale and give you guys kind of a weight on it. So Doesn't look like the box is saying, but it does say it's a 7-inch to 11-inch in height adjustment with a 44-degree left and right tilt with a 22-degree panning. So here, there's some numbers for me to throw out for you guys. This is a matte black hard-coated anodized aircraft aluminum construction, automatic leg retraction, which I showed you, oversized posi lock in the legs, which you guys saw me having a little trouble with earlier. That spring tension is tight too. That's really tight. So here's a little look at the box, the back of the box. And then maybe we can make out some of that. Maybe we can't. But anyways, I hope that helps you guys. The website is leapers.com, so shout out to Leapers for making, you know, a good UTG overboard bipod. And that's going to do it for us today. But thanks for tuning in. If you guys like what you've seen, subscribe, you know, like our channel, share our channel. We're fairly new. This is some new stuff. I'd like to start doing some more stuff out here with you guys and reviewing things that I've bought. And the price wasn't too bad, under 200 bucks for this bipod. This thing is stout. Look at this, how width that is. It's pretty stout. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care.